Okay, so it's 2:30 a.m. 2:33 a.m. I am awake. I have work in the morning 6 a.m. I can't sleep, so I'm staying up till I just go to work. I'm watching this anime called Why Does Nobody Remember Me in This World, and it's bad. It's a pseudo isekai. I am 4 episodes in, and they've kind of set up this whole there's this ancient war where these humans and like fought four other races, and they each had like their own heroes. The demons, the spirits, the beastkin, and like the elves all had their heroes, but like human had this hero, and the humans won. They won. This war happened 30 years ago, and the guy gets transported to the other world, and like gets transported to another world where the humans didn't have a hero, and so they lost the war. So I'm watching this, right, and I'm like 3 to 4 episodes in, and I'm like, this feels bad, and I'm like, but I can't stop watching it, and that's happened before with a few anime, but I'm like, why does it feel bad? And it's because they defeat one of the four heroes like 3 episodes in. So my brain goes to, oh, it's just really fast. That's why it's bad. It's just snap, 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 snap. Like they start off in the original world, set up some characters, character gets teleported in, and he's freaking out. Understandable first episode. He doesn't know where he's going on, and he doesn't know what's going on, and he meets like this like weird, and a few other things happening. Fine for the setup episode, and fine for him trying to understand, and him immediately going, "Hey, I'm from another world. This is what's going on." Because usually isekai protagonists keep that quiet. I'm fine with him immediately revealing that I'm from another world. This is how I know it, and I can kind of prove it to you by doing some small stuff. But usually, it'd be like, let's defeat some demonic things. Let's do some information. Let's do some things. Let's do some fighting. Let's do some character building. Let's get to know these people, these skills. It feels like there was a scene where one of the characters was like, I'm going to sacrifice myself. And not even 30 seconds later, her sacrificial skill fails. Like, that feels like it would be the end of an episode kind of thing. Like this dramatic music, but they just kind of said it failed and moved on. Like there was like 4 or 5 points where it felt like the episode would just end, and it just kept going and going. It's like it's trying to speed run, and like one of the heroes felt like they would have become a hero, like on the protagonist team, and honestly, it kind of feels like it should have, but no, they just move on. They're like just speed running this show, and I don't know why. Like it feels snappy in a bad way. I do think isekai have a problem where it goes on for too long. You can just blah 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 blah. But but I think this one is just like bad for the sake of, like, it's just bad. They have overpowered weapon. Don't explain anything about it except for like one time. They have this character who's like, I'm the mixture of all five races, and they're like, that's cool, and everybody's calling him up. But she's like conventionally pretty attractive. Of course she is, and like she's in love with the main character because he did like one thing, and like they feel like there's a connection that's been going on, and they trust each other. But we've seen none of that. We just it's like the audience, us, the audience, haven't seen anything. It feels like I'm pressing the skip cutscene button, not on purpose, and I'm being forced to watch the story only cutscenes and not everything else. But like only the beginning and middle and like end chapters, but like no, just the beginning and end. Not even the middle. It feels like I'm just getting weird things, like that's just skipping over story beats, and I'm not even holding. It's like my controller's stuck on the skip button, and I don't mean to do that. And it's weird because I'm only 4 episodes, 4 fucking episodes. Hold on, 4 episodes into this. 4 episodes into Why Does Nobody Remember Me in This World, and I'm at the end of the episode, and I'm about to go to episode 5 and probably finish the whole thing. But it makes me question what. Hold on, why in episode 3 was episode 1 premise, episode 2 we meet the girl, and then we defeat, we meet and kill the demon hero. That should be like here. If you're setting up an isekai, the episode with the demon lord should, like, the first of the 4 heroes that the humans had to go against should be near the end. There's this weird character that's from an alternate universe that's like dropping in and is like giving lore, but she's in and out in like 2 seconds. Like we have, there's nothing there again. Feels like I'm skipping cutscenes. Feels like I'm just stuffing food in my face. There's no time to digest anything, and it keeps moving. And I had to pause it because I'm like, there's no sauce. There's no fucking sauce with my pizza. Why is there no goddamn sauce? I like sauce on my pizza. And it's objectively bad. But yet I want to know, are they just going to finish all of it? Because I've seen anime where they like, I've seen really shitty anime. I've seen like In Another World with my smartphone and other things. I've seen really bad anime. I've seen really good anime. I've seen good fantasy anime. I've seen good isekai anime. I've seen things that know how to do what they're doing. This one feels like they're trying to find a cool premise, speedrun it, and just call it done. There might be a season 2, but I don't know if there is, because if they're already done with like the first one, I imagine like in the next 3 to 4 episodes, they'll already be done with the second or third fucking dude. They'll probably be done with all like 3, maybe even 4 heroes by the end of the season, and that's it. Like I don't know what to do with all this information, especially because they kind of allude to the first demon, the first hero being like, I worked with the hero of the human world and all this stuff, and then also, next time I meet you, I'll seduce you and lay you. Like there was no chemistry there. What? Like there should have been like this backstory, a flashback, maybe a few memory drops, like if this other character that's outside of the universe intrudes, which was introduced in episode 2, like that's a pretty cool premise. Introduce a character that's kind of fucking with the timeline and everything. That's cool. And introduce those drops. That's fine. She drops in during the Demon Lord. That's fine. Stabs it. And we saw the Demon Lord already remembering this like world reincarnation thing, and then we could see it again here where she remembers it stronger. Like she has these flashbacks and struggling between her pride and finishing this fight, and then like seeing the similarities between the hero and the main character, and then like realizing how she felt about the main, like the old hero, and seeing that like could do it with the set like new character. Of course, I'm just saying, oh, she should have been a hero because of new waifu, and yes, she was hot. But like, I mean, even her complaining, I was like, that's funny. But like, it just isn't. It has so much potential, but it's just fucking speed running. And like, speed running is cool. I love, but like, I don't watch anime just to speed run. And you may be wondering why I'm complaining about this. Only 4 episodes in. Bitch, I'm gonna watch all of this. I can't fucking sleep, so I just need some fucking garbage. Because I can't take anything in that's like too complicated right now. My brain's too stupid. So I'm sorry, YouTube. Like you're getting a fucking 10 minute. You're getting a fucking solid 10-minute review of me just being like, this is trash. Why it's trash? Because it's not explaining its. I think the thing is with a lot of isekai, they don't explain their system. I think they take video game systems so they don't have to explain their system, right? The only thing we know about this system, is that his sword basically says no to reality. Kind of, it says you with the sword you can either escape death. So it's just the plot sword, right? That is it. That is, he just is the main character with the plot sword that has some generalized information on the stuff, because they defeated all these demons and stuff in the other world, and of course they're gonna research them in case they ever escape. But like, I don't know, man. I think the premise with a lot of people here is it's like a 5 out of 10. 4 out of 10. And this from 4 episodes in, my dude. They already have like introduced a love interest, and then she was in the old world, and now she's in the new world, right? Because, of course, like parallel universes. But so it makes me wonder: is she gonna also love the main character? And then but no, they already have a love interest with the main character, and it seems like they're probably pretty set on that one. Like I don't know what's happening. I don't know. it's literally speed running it. I feel like I'm watching New Game Plus, like a Plus Plays New Game Plus, and we keep getting characters in like side quests, but he just does it off screen, and then said I did it off screen. Don't worry about it. And then we're just already at the next boss, and he skipped the entire area. That I'm like, I would like to watch all of this. Like, come on. I don't mind if you like work on your base off screen and you just do some stuff. But if you do plot shit, you gotta record that. If you do this important things, you gotta record that. You can't just do mate like, oh, I'm gonna grind in this area and then come back 30 levels higher and then like one shot the final boss. Like that's boring.